Yo. Okay, I'm officially live. I'm gonna show you're all able to hear me. Don't necessarily want to get copyrighted. Hold up.
George, you guys want to act like Lonnie's nose is bleeding? No. That's right! That's right! That's right! Her nose is bleeding! George, you guys want to act...
Last to leave trampoline. Okay, I see you, Karchana family. You have a long form video. I gotta admit, like, that's very badass. Karchana family, you have a long. It's not their first time though. I'm just saying they should make plenty of long form videos. Just like a live stream, their long form. Anyway, yo, what's good, chat? How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1. I just got finished watching Monday Night Raw. I know I did not stream. I'll be sure to stream Friday Night SmackDown. Ooh. I just texted AZ, mentioned that he can't call while I'm streaming. Sometimes I do make an exception. Sometimes I'm like, I gotta focus on my stream. I'm currently streaming. I'll be sure to call afterwards or whenever. When I mean by whenever, meaning whenever I prefer to. If he forgot, then, you know. Anyway. So I mentioned I was going to stream. I mentioned whenever. Whenever, comma. Not necessarily a specific time I would choose. Just once I get finished streaming or whenever. Fuck the voice to text streaming or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna put a period just so he can know, like, it's meant to be a period. You know? He can watch my stream. Sure. He mentioned if he wants to watch my stream. But I got mentioned about the shit I typically chat about. You're welcome, AZ. Because I mentioned to him, because he says thanks, so I say you're welcome. So if you watch my stream, he's like, okay. Like, respond to my text. Anyway. But yeah, I'll be sure to stream Friday Night SmackDown on Friday. Well, not, like, actually show it, but, like, you get to hear the audio. Oh, yeah, I mentioned because you won't be able to hear it, so you have to wait until next week. That's why I didn't stream. I figured. Anyway, I'm gonna mention this shit I typically chat about. I know I played, The Walking Dead for Andrew. Ooh, the island looks cool. Looks great, exclamation point. They're doing great, comma. I figured that Tim Sweeney isn't like those greedy individuals. And AZ and I are going to discuss about the roleplay. And he knows, like, because I'm the main director, if I don't agree, then, you know, we gotta move to the next topic. Damn, okay, anyway, he's gonna text me. I'm gonna continue with what I want to chat about. This is Andrew's shit, this is, mine. All right. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna mention the shit I typically chat about. So anyway, as I specifically mentioned about all the political shit, all the business shit, pretty much all the businesses me and Farhan Azar are gonna run as CEOs and chairmen. The only company as a business president is Naughty Dog, because Farhan and I are gonna actually continue Uncharted. So for Uncharted 5, we are gonna consider being the ones creating it. Telltale The Walking Dead Season 5, I'm hoping it's in creation. I'm gonna see how much episodes I could possibly play, because 3 o'clock or 3:20 is typically when I head to bed. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about Elon Musk, Tim Sweeney, Tim Cook, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg, as I specifically mentioned about Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, and Kamala Harris, as I specifically mentioned about all my family members, chat. You already know, chat. As I specifically mentioned about me being a WWE wrestler, just overall about it. That's not until 2032 is when I'm officially in the main roster. For me to be an astronaut is 2041, so that's when I'm going to go on my mission. Well, actually, 2040 to prepare for the mission to Mars. I am looking forward. It's going to be great. I get to do plenty of things. I get to go head towards the poles of Mars. I get to climb Olympus Mons. I don't care how long it takes because I'm going to be there for like 3 years. So my wife would miss me. My kids would miss me. When I have kids, when I have a wife, they would all miss me. It actually feels great to be single. You don't see me emotional. That I mean, I was sad, but I'm not like very emotional. Like when you're a teenager, you're like, my boyfriend broke up with me. I mean, guys typically get more angry than girls. They get more sad, but sometimes they can get pissed. So, hey, hope my kids aren't like that when they're teenagers. I hope they can manage it. But hey, it's their brain development. So really, God Almighty Jesus Christ knows because of Satan, he causes this. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about all the aging laws, how there's multiple meanings of the word minor, as I specifically mentioned about all the aging laws, as I specifically mentioned about all the biblical shit, as I specifically mentioned about my homie AZ and just overall, and about my homie Angel just overall, as I specifically mentioned about I Shall Speed and Mr. Beast, as I specifically mentioned about Hussein and Karshana family, as I specifically mentioned about my homie Farhan Azara, and his twin brother John Azar, so like the Azar brothers, they're my homies. As I specifically mentioned about Craig, aka King K. He's not actually the king, he just means like nothing can stop me in terms of darkness. He's a cool guy. I should really introduce who he is. Like, I'm a vlogging channel. You'll see what he looks like. He is strong, he's cool. We'll both do adult things, but not on there because my vlogging channel is gonna be family friendly, meaning I can cuss on there. What I mean by family friendly is, well, the family channel is gonna be very family friendly. Like, I can't involve cussing. Well, cussing, people think it's not family friendly, but it depends, you know. But I'm not gonna introduce any of that. You gotta be aware because once you are famous or you hit 1K, you can monetize your channel. Monetization. If you turn that on, whatever you do, YouTube is going to be very strict on it. And I'm going to be honest, that's why I'm not going to really mention much details. So instead of mentioning tits, I'm going to mention melons. Instead of mentioning like pussy or whatever, I'm going to mention doing that with my girl there, you know. Like whatever I mention, it's going to be more and less explicit details. Because, hey, kids do watch me, and the whole point I put 7+ is so they can watch me. But when there's times when a game is age restricted and kids can't watch it, hey, you know, Rockstar made their decision. I mean, I'm not going to argue about it. I'm not going to hold it up against them. I'm going to really take the moment to know that GT6 is going to be age restricted. Plenty of people are saying, oh no, kids are going to play it. Well, do your research. It is going to be age restricted. Rockstar clearly made it crystal clear about their decision. And I'm gonna be honest, they made a great decision. I feel kids shouldn't be playing GTA in the first place. I mean, yeah, I could play with my subs on GTA, but when you play Fortnite with them, it's different. When you play GTA, they don't want to do heists. They have strict schedules because they're kids. They have to have dinner outside the room because they're kids, and thinking that they won't be responsible. And like Navraj, okay, him and I, when we do the heist, he did great. He knows what he's doing. But really, I would prefer doing it. Yo, it's good, Easy. How you feeling, brother? I would prefer doing it with adults because they understand better than kids. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not disrespecting or anything. It's just scientifically and religiously proven. Um, in the chat, sure we could. Or you know what? I'll call you afterwards before I start the episode. Actually, it's a perfect timing. But don't call me. Don't call me. I'm still mentioning this shit I typically chat about. Anyway. No, I did. I mentioned yours good, how you been? Or how you feeling. How you feeling means how you been. If I didn't mention it, then hey, how you been, bro? How you been? Unless you didn't catch the details. About the roleplay? I say I'll call you afterwards. No, I already mentioned how I'm feeling, but I'm feeling great and feeling blessed. Oh yeah, I do that during the intro, it's all good. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling great and feeling blessed. But yeah, chat, I feel like, yeah, GTA is gonna be, age restricted. GT6. I feel like GT5 should have. I feel like they should have made it age restricted because kids they don't know what a heist is. They think heist is like, oh, it's so hard, you know. Appreciate it, Easy. Yeah, but I'm like chatting at the moment, so what's it called? Yeah, I heard it was in your voice audio message, or not voice audio, but your voicemail. Oh, just so you know, AZ, my therapy's at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, but I'm gonna be in person, so I won't be streaming it. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. AZ, you're good, man. You're an adult. You can do whatever. But for real though, you're good. Um, he's an adult, but I'm not gonna mention his age. That's all I'm gonna mention. Obviously, you do know because what we chat about is adult shit and not kid shit. But yeah, but yeah, as I specifically mentioned about my friend Helen, as I specifically mentioned about my dad and my homie Agron. Sure, I don't care, man. You can play with him. It's your homie. He's my homie as well. I don't care, man. He can actually be a part of the roleplay, but I really want you to chat with him. Mention that I get that you're joking in the roleplay, but Mike is very serious about it being family friendly. That's cool, that's cool. But be sure to mention that to him. Like, don't forget, AZ, because the roleplay is family friendly. It's on Fortnite. If it was on GTA, then I would let that pass. But I wouldn't want him to chat about any, you know. Yeah, absolutely. We'll actually call afterward. Just give me a minute. Oh, yeah, as I specifically mentioned about, like, you know, my dad and I, lady friend Helen, so I met her through my dad. As I specifically mentioned about, like, my dad's cousin, Alan, like, pretty much his cousin. And, like, he's my uncle, like, you know. As I specifically mentioned about my therapist, pretty much I'm going to see her tomorrow. So I'll be sure to mention to you, like, what we chat about. I mean, I don't necessarily have a download. I feel like I have this AZ. You didn't have to mention it. Just next time you don't mention it like that. It's all good. Yeah, I already know. You already mentioned that to me yesterday, AZ. Anyway, so yeah, I'll see her. I'm gonna overall see like how that's gonna go. It's gonna be something interesting. I am gonna mention on stream but it's gonna be within this time. Or like, you know, oh wait, me and AZ are gonna do roleplay, but before he joins me, I'll be sure to mention on Fortnite about like just overall about it. Oh, but because it's 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern, because hey, we're gonna make it very longer, like the scene of it, like from Tuesday to Wednesday. So actually, in 2 weeks, that's when Chaos Agent makes a return. Let him enjoy his honeymoon to roleplay. So that's actually part of the freestyle script, meaning it's scripted but freestyle, meaning you can mention whatever. You don't have to be like, shoot, I gotta memorize my script again, you know, like the lines. No, not like that. When I have a PC, we'll do scripted roleplays. Actually, it's more simple to do replay when you have a PC than on console. I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, as I specifically mentioned about my mucus buildup and my Crohn's disease and how the causation of the interesting. Yeah, and how the causation of my minor sickness, which, you know, the nasal congestion, which is very rare. You know, the causation of that is specifically associated with my... Yeah, for the roleplay, yeah. It's a causation of my... the causation of that is specifically associated with my mucus buildup. The causation of my acid reflux and vomiting is obviously Crohn's disease, the causation of that. I know, chat, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like what's in my... Oh yeah, as I specifically mentioned about my ex-wife, Amber, as I specifically mentioned about my wife, like my newer wife, when she has, like the one with blonde hair. From Tuesday to Wednesday, man, for the roleplay. Or are you referring to a show? What's it called? Tuesday to Wednesday, man. I already mentioned it. Anyway, yeah, as I specifically mentioned about that, as I specifically mentioned about like my biological kids, but through my like newer wife, as I specifically mentioned about my adopted kids, gonna have them when I'm 24. But I do want to have 4 adopted children. I'm possibly gonna keep those a secret because I do want to have kids, like adopted kids, possibly this year or next year. I would say next year, but she would have pretty much, when I say she, meaning like possibly Eric if he's available, but he wasn't available last Wednesday. So if he is, just he's got to make it and keep it family friendly for the roleplay. He definitely will, but just mention to him, keep it family friendly, you know? Like, can't talk about like predatory kids, like, oh, people are being predators to kids, even though he's joking. My viewers are going to be confused. Well, even though they're never confused, they'll be confused, like, why is this part of the roleplay? It's family friendly, you know? Wow. 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 Wow, AZ. Wow. Chad, my boy, he loves a joke. I can take it, but the rule is he can't mention it. And apparently he did when he mentioned about the Genshin. I was just quite curious why he was mentioning that. Plus, I don't even have it, so I have this other like game, you know. Nah, they can't be a part of it. What am I saying? Well, I'm not texting. Nah, just Eric. Do they even have Fortnite? I'm quite curious. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna adopt. I have to see. So yeah, they'll be like with my wife's like parents because, like I mentioned, because they're underage. I can't keep them home alone if I'm keeping them a secret. And then the other one, I'll reveal it to my family if I want to, but I have to see which ones to reveal it to. Anyway, yeah, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like within my recent live stream chat, within my last live stream chat, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, let us, you know, and gonna continue chatting about, you know, let us, you know. Wow! I feel like this is my first time having 8 people watching. Well, 7 people, but in total 8 people because I'm the one watching, but in total it's mentioning 8 people watching. Wow. Wow, AZ. Man, he's hilarious, chat. Oh, now I have 5 people watching because I mentioned it. I'm playing. Some possibly they left because they were just joining to see like I'm like that too. I'm like that too. When I watch certain people live, sometimes I want to follow them and add them and just continue watching them. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna really watch them because, you know, okay, I can add them, but that's when I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave if I want to. It just typically depends if I'm available or not to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the, you know. I used to join people live streams on YouTube, but unfortunately, because I have issues logging back into my YouTube channel. Anyway, yeah, gonna continue chatting about, Linux channel. But yeah, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, like what's in this current live stream chat, like, yeah, like what's in this current live stream chat, and what I could possibly mention about all that shit, again as well with some of future live streams, obviously chat, Linux channel, anyway. And I mentioned about all the aging laws. So, okay. I mean, if they have Fortnite, but if you're just joking, then it's obviously me, you, and Eric. If he's available, he's joking, chat. Obviously, they don't have Fortnite. If they do, I don't have them added. So he's joking, chat. Don't say AZ. That's the rule. But yeah, about the aging laws, I want to be a bit more serious on that, especially me running for president in my late 40s. AZ, it's not directly towards you, it's towards my viewers, so just understand, even though you are a viewer, I meant like my other viewers. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be running for president in my late 40s. I already mentioned what changes I'll make. It's going to be the same, but a bit different, because how I mentioned about the aging law, I mentioned, like for example, for age of consent, I would feel it should be raised to like in the 20s, because 18, it's great. You're legal and adult. You're a legal adult. Okay, actually, I'll keep it there. But for some states, they can raise it to the 20s. I feel like instead of 16 to 18, it should be 18 to 21. I feel that would be cool. Or 25 if they feel like... Because you do realize unwanted pregnancy under 25 is typically caused because they don't know how to make that decision making. So, like, if you know what I mean. Kids, if you're watching this, I would just say, I wouldn't explain much of the details. Your parents can have the talk with you whenever they feel they're ready. But I actually have another rule. Whatever I mention, only the adults know. If kids are watching, I'm just not going to get into the details if they mention the chat. Thank goodness I typically have adults watching. I feel like there's a rule where more adults watch than kids, but I wouldn't care if more kids join. Just know that it is family friendly still. I do cuss though, but when it comes to the Fortnite roleplay, and when I have a family channel, I won't cuss. That's where it's deeply family friendly. I mean, hey, look at WWE. They have cuss words. It just depends on how you use it, But when I mean by family friendly, I mean like explicit details, like what I mentioned, If I mention it, it's for the adults. Any kids watching, you can either leave or you can remain if you don't mind watching. But I don't have like actual like little kids watching. Typically, they would be preteens or young adults or older adults. Just like that 25-year-old, he is actually a smartass like me. We're both smartasses. Because, bro, I mean, I'm more of a smartass. I'm like a smarter ass. I'm smarter, But overall, Linus, he knows what he's doing, too. He, like, mentions if you want to take a shower with, you know what I mean, chat, because some people are going to find it disturbing. But he mentioned the recommended ages to take a shower with them, if you know what I mean. But once they reach that age, like, if it's above that, then that's when you're like, it's inappropriate. I'm not going to do that. I gotta know that it's not right. So that's what he mentioned, and he's like, hey, you know what you're doing. You know how to be a father. I mean, hey, I'm a legal adult. I'm 21. I could drink. I could gamble. I can, the last thing for the age requirement I gotta wait for is when I'm a president. But I'm not gonna really care if it's 35. I want to run for president at age 48 and be in office at age 49 because I'll turn 49 on January 11th. By the time it's inauguration, I'll be 49. So, like, still 49 at the moment, but I would be in office at 49. That's pretty much when I'm officially a president. And I would be a Republican, so don't worry, I'm not a Democrat. I do support some things Joe Biden does, but overall, I am a Republican supporter. I don't really support much of what he does, despite the climate change advocacy or what Barack Obama did in his moment. But I'm a Republican supporter, so just know. I know people want the wars to end, but I feel like ending all wars can't really occur until I'm president or if someone in office ends that. If that ends, then I focus on the changes that none of the presidents have done until like 2049 until 2050. Or no. Whatever year it is, though. Let us know anyway. Anyway, chat, without further ado, let's get started to the shit once for let us know anyway. But yeah, I'm looking forward to being a WWE wrestler, hoping I can face Randy Orton before he retires potentially. Are they actually gonna be a part of it, or are you just joking, AZ? Oh yeah, and yeah, for the aging laws, age of consent, like I mentioned, driving, I feel like it should be raised to 18 to 20 or 21. Vaping, well, it's already where it's at. I feel like it should remain. Don't even lower it. Oh, they have Fortnite. Okay. I mean, I can actually chat with them because you want me to. And I can introduce it to my viewers, but I'm not going to mention any details you mentioned to me about them. Wow, actually, they do have Fortnite. Okay, yeah, they could be a part of it. I mean, we definitely need some female actresses, if they're actresses. They can keep it family friendly because Eric, yeah, I don't care if he cuss because really I am streaming and my viewers already know about that, but I want it to be family friendly. I don't want him to chat about child predatory shit because it is inappropriate in a roleplay, especially when you're on Fortnite. I don't care if it's a joke or not. I'm just very aware, and I'm the main director. You're the co-director, but as my co-director, you gotta ensure that it is family friendly, But yeah, there's plenty of aging laws, like to have your own place. It could be 18 or 21 or 25. I have full mental maturity despite my brain physically not being fully developed until 25. But if it were that law, I would have to wait until I'm 25, pretty much. But single and driving age doesn't have to be raised all the way to that age. Single and insurance age is 25 because, bro, why would you want to have insurance of your own if you don't know how to drive? I would, because they actually do make exceptions for regardless of the individual when it comes to driving. But shit, I'm looking for to drive. I'm looking for to get a Cadillac. I'm gonna get the newest car. I mean, I'm in my 20s, so I could. My kids could either buy. They can either borrow my car, or they can borrow. They can have their own car. But I am gonna get plenty of cars when I move to Miami, Florida. So I feel like, well, no, Los Angeles, California, actually, because I'm gonna wait until they're 16 or 18 because whenever the driving age raises, California is definitely gonna make it 18. I'm pretty sure. Watch chat. So they have to wait until they're legally an adult, and that's when I can get in their car. Or I can say, hey, I got plenty of Lamborghinis in my driveway, just for you. And you're all gonna be curious what I mean by that. I mean, I'm just gonna get the car, drive it to my driveway with no license plate, meaning they have to get it themselves, as if they just bought the car. But if they want the newest one, I'm gonna say enjoy it for a moment, then wait until the next year or whenever, then you can get a new car. Cause bro, it's still new, What if newer cars would remind people to wait for a few years to get a newer car because of how advanced it is, and there's no difference. Unless changes always constantly occur, just like for Apple iPhones, Let us know. Anyway, I'm gonna continue, so. Man, AZ loves chatting. Loves spamming the chat. I'm playing. I mean, yeah, he does, but hey, he's all good. I don't care. I don't care, AZ, I'm chatting with my viewers, so I wouldn't necessarily question that. Oh, I gotta deal with this shit again? AZ, I'm talking. Oh, I gotta deal with this shit? He's joking, chat. Because he knows I'm here. I mean, I'm chatting with you all, so. Randy Tudor. Shout goes to him. I feel like he should be the one involved in the Walking Dead season 5. Cause bro, it mentioned that Telltale's not involved. I feel like they are. They're in the talking of it. Come on, Skybound is like the one saving the shit, you know. It has to be a great time for you. Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna call you, but just don't call me until I end my stream or whenever.
Get the gates open! We've got wounded!
Shit! What the hell are they doing?
She is the most hated character, I'm gonna be honest with you all.
Oh my god!
What happened?
What's going
Don't
on?
have time to explain.
Lee, are you okay?
Get him into the truck. I'll see what I can do.
Cat,
okay?
can you fix him?
Jesus, Ken.
Lee.
I don't know.
Lee! What the hell? You can't just be bringing new people here. What are you thinking?
Hey, you want to calm down for a fucking minute?
No, I don't! I want to know why you thought bringing more mouths to feed was a good idea.
Jesus Christ. We left the other one behind.
Other one? Jesus, Lee! What if there are more of them? What if they followed you here?
There wasn't anybody else, just us. How do you know?
I'm gonna put the volume down a bit because
Well, hang
it's
on.
occurring from my
We haven't even
TV.
talked to these people yet. Maybe they can be helpful.
Because I don't have a mic
Come
on.
on, Lily. These are people. People trying to survive just like us. We've
For
got
real?
to stick together to survive.
The only reason you're here is because you had food. Enough for all of us. But that food is almost gone. We've got maybe a week's worth left. And I don't suppose you guys are carrying any groceries, are you?
No.
Fine, you guys fight it out there. Welcome to the family, kid.
Come over here and see what I drew.
What? No, I...
Just come on, okay?
You know, you like to think you're the leader of this little group, but we can make our own goddamn decisions. This isn't your own...
Yeah, like they're all
personal
adults
dictatorship.
and Lily's acting like a little girl.
Come on, you're being dramatic. Everything always turns into a power struggle between you two. I'm not going to be a part of that.
It's like two
Hey,
Democrats
I
fighting.
didn't ask to lead this group. Everyone was happy to have me distributing
Well,
the food.
Kenny's
when
not a
there's enough to
Democrat.
go
He's like a
around.
Republican.
Now that it's running out, suddenly I'm a goddamn Nazi.
Kenny's right. Yeah, you're in charge of the food and the schedules, but you're not in charge of people's lives.
Really?
You weren't there. Lee made a choice. End of story.
Look, once Katja patches that guy up, you can kick him out of here. Send them out on their own. I couldn't care less. But they at least deserve a fighting chance against the
He's possibly not gonna make it regardless because like he has one leg.
Kenny wanted to leave those people behind.
If Kenny would pull his head out of his ass for 5 seconds, he'd realize that I make these decisions to protect his family. We simply don't have enough food.
Sure, baby girl.
I don't see any of
I don't give
you
a shit.
stepping up to make the hard decisions. My girl's got more balls than all of you combined.
Please. Why don't you go help Mark
Sure.
on the wall?
Sure, buddy. Pendejo.
You know what? If you think I'm doing such a shitty job, then you do it.
Clearly you are. I shouldn't even call you baby girl. You're a bitch.
That's all the food we have for today. You decide who gets to eat.
Lily,
No, I'm serious. Pick up that food and start handing it out. You see how it feels to not have enough food for everyone.
Well, I know how it feels. And I'm looking at one right now. On how I feel. How feels de loca. Oh my goodness. Damn, they'll give me that eye. I'm gonna give Larry food again just to calm his nerves. Calm racist dumbass nerves. Cause he is high key a dumbass. No, Lee is a loca. Like who gives a shit if he knows Lee? He doesn't realize that Lee defended himself, and he's pretty much racist because Lee's black. And whenever people defend themselves and they're black, they accuse him of being a murderer because of plenty of gangs. Or who knows? The stereotype is bullshit.
Okay,
where's your hat?
I don't know. Can you help me find it?
Sure. Come on, you're only a little girl. I can't let you be emotionally damaged
Sure. When did you lose it?
or mentally
I had
damaged,
it
but
a
it's the same
couple
thing.
days ago.
I promise. If I find it, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Okay, Clem. I've got to take care of some things. Why don't you go back to playing with Duck for a while?
Okay.
Alrighty. Benny boy. No, let's talk to him again.
Hey, is my friend gonna make it?
I don't know.
Possibly not.
But Katja will do her best. I promise.
I can't believe you chopped off his leg.
Hey, I had my rights.
Way. So who are you people? Our group's gonna want to know.
I'm Ben. Ben Paul. The man you saved is Mr. Parker, the band director at my school. We all came down from Stone Mountain for the playoffs when everything happened.
Like a band playoff, or like, are you a football player? He low-key looks like a football player, I'm gonna be honest.
How you holding up, kid?
Well, I keep wondering if I could have done something to help, you know? Some kind of, I don't know, something.
You'll be prepared next time.
Next time? Yeah.
Relax. We'll get your friend back to normal in no time.
I sure hope so.
That's a lie, Lee. You don't have to lie. You could have mentioned relax. If there's no opportunity to save him, then just gotta move on or something. Whatever line they could have added for that. But it's all good. I feel like you don't want to like admit it to Benny face. Benny to Ben. Oh, Ben. You know how some people say, oh, duck, when they hate him? Which, why would you hate him? People would mention, oh, Ben. But I don't hate him. I just mentioned it. Okay, I didn't like what he did in episode 4, which you're gonna find out.
Sleeping any better?
No. I know we should be grateful for beds, but no, I'm not.
Drugstore?
Yeah.
Don't be worried about that. I feel like Lee and you are the one.
Has me handing out the food.
Ugh, that can't be an easy job.
It's not. I won't be able to feed everyone. What should I do?
Well, if you wanted to get in good with Lily, I'd make sure Larry gets some food, even though that guy can be a real dick sometimes. On the other hand, giving that food to Kenny and his family might make him remember you, if he decides to take off in that RV one day.
What about you? You need food too.
We all need food. I can't tell you what to do, but whatever happens, I know you'll be trying to do the right thing.
Thanks, Carly. Back in a bit.
I definitely do agree with her. I mean, Larry is an ass. I agree. But Kenny ain't. But I'm gonna give him food before ducking. I want to see what he would mention. Damn, I feel like it's very populated when I play The Walking Dead. I should play GT next live stream.
Word's getting out that you want to leave the motor in.
That ain't no secret, Lee. It's probably our best bet.
I'm not sure that's the best idea.
You gave Glenn your blessing when he left. Just asking you respect my choice as well.
Yeah, but he was leaving to find his friends. Your family's right here.
Well, here isn't doing us any good. You should think about coming with us, you and Clem.
Is he pissed because I didn't help Duck? I feel like if I do silence him more, he's gonna change his mind. Because episode 5 is... The ending of episode 4 actually explains it all. And... I'm gonna be honest... Yeah, the ending of episode 5... But... Or episode 4, excuse me. But I want his attitude to be more righteous towards the league, you know?
The coast does sound like a smart idea. Maybe that is the best thing.
I know that it is. I'm taking my family.
You gotta take me too, come on.
Lily has a point about these new people being extra mouths to feed.
I know, but maybe the problem isn't that there isn't any food. There just isn't any here. We gotta think about moving on.
she's not right. I just want to see like what could possibly happen if I chose that choice. There is some choice that you shouldn't choose if there's no timer. Like just let it remain there. But it's all good. Fuck her.
Thanks for buying me time to get that guy out of the bear trap back there.
I can't believe you cut off his leg. I don't know if I could have done it.
I didn't have
You're-
a choice. It was that or the walkers.
You're a tough ass. Come on.
Want something to eat? Here, Kenny. Take this.
How about my boy? He eat yet?
No.
Come talk to me once my boy's taken care of.
That's what he'll mention. But don't you worry. I'll feed him. Go Ducky.
Hey, Doc. How about a little food?
Yeah, I can smell that breath from that mouse if you do that. What the fuck? If that was my kid, I'd be like, God damn, when's the last time you brush your teeth? Shit. Possibly, yeah?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so hungry.
He only asks for peanut butter if you give him apple. Alright, AZ, take your time. I figured, chat.
You were pretty brave when we brought those people in here.
That's because I know Mom can fix him.
Yeah, but he's not a robot, come on.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm okay. Me and Clementine are coloring.
Guess what it is?
I don't know. A dog?
Nope.
Oh, I know. It's a goat, right?
No.
Catch you later, Doc.
It's a cat.
Bye, Lee.
Gotta feed her, come on. She better not mention about the Sunday, come on.
Here, Clem. You need something to eat.
Ooh. Should I give her beef jerky? Fuck yeah.
Okay. A Sunday would be better next time.
Okay, you know that's Pokey, come on.
Keep that in mind. That thing doesn't work anymore, does it?
No, not since it broke at the drugstore.
It ain't broken,
Just
that's
gonna
bullshit.
Hold on to it then?
Yeah, if that's okay. I need it.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, hon.
You said you didn't think they would find us.
Well, they wouldn't. They're dead.
That's just because...
But we can try to find them.
Yeah,
Clementine.
yeah, finding
I'm not
a corpse
stupid,
is not great.
I know it's just pretend. But it
I
makes
know
me
you're not.
feel better.
But,
Okay. You
yeah,
take good
okay.
care of it then.
You're only a little girl, so I have to respect
Well.
that. Yeah, I know why she's holding on to that. But I don't like how she's like hiding it though, and they never like make that thing like where she can admit it, unless because Lee. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I feel like because in season 2 and beyond those seasons, there was no reason because what would happen to Lee, if you know what I
How
mean.
you doing, Clementine? Everything all right?
Yeah. Is that man going to be okay?
No. Let's make it where triangle is a no.
I'm not sure.
I hope he will.
I am sure that he's not gonna be alive. That's what I'm sure for. You know, like All right, Kenny, I said your boy. I feel like you need some
Turn
food.
for the better. Soon.
Now there's a statement I can get behind.
Want
The fuck?
something to eat?
I'm gonna give him apple. He needs it.
Here, Kenny. Take this.
How about my boy? He eat yet?
Yeah, I gave him something.
Then I truly appreciate you taking care of us, Lee.
Yeah, no problemo. I advise you save Duck. Sean is fuck his father. I don't give a shit what he mentioned. His father can go suck cock. Someone else, come on. Circle is an ass answer. Unless you want Larry to be...
Some
Come on.
of these people have gone longer than me without food. They're the ones that need it.
What the fuck? Oh, because there's a table there. I'm gonna talk to her, even though I hate her. Ooh, I love this
We
choice.
should talk about you and Kenny.
What about us?
The arguing. It's getting pretty out of hand. You know people notice that.
Look, I'm working my ass off to make sure we have a good setup here, and Kenny just doesn't appreciate that.
Well, he doesn't because he doesn't like your shit.
But there is no food. You know that better than anyone.
Well, we'll just have to find
I know better than her. Come on, Lee. I definitely know better than her. Come on.
Maybe we should think about leaving the motel.
God, not you too. I know Kenny wants to leave. I think that's why he's so eager to get the RV working. But this
You're on
is
top
a
of
good
it.
spot. We're protected, we're close to the drugstore, we have a routine now and it's working.
For now.
What if all the drugs are like gone, chat? Like all the medicine's gone. What are you gonna do what would you do about it? You know how in Crawford, which when we get to that part, you know how there's like medicine in that school or meds? Bro, you can go search the whole city for that shit. And then people are like, how in season 2, 3, and 4 there was no medicine? Because there's no germs. I feel like all germs are dead because there's plenty of zombies and the virus are like connected, interconnected to those zombies. Like they're alive but they're dead pretty much because they're zombies. You like no, Shino? Anyway.
Keep an eye out.
Fine.
I'm not gonna get her for food. Fuck her. Then her dad's gonna be all pissed. Or what would happen if I gave her food?
Will you hold the damn board steady?
Well, because I have one food, I wouldn't risk it.
I didn't realize I was getting this weak already.
What do you want? A handout? I got 60 cents in my pocket. If you'll shut up and quit being such a pansy.
Here, Larry. Lily would want you to keep your strength up.
That girl needs to quit worrying about me so much.
Oh, man. Just seeing the food is driving me crazy.
I have none, boy.
Need any help with the wall?
Nope.
Actually, we could use your axe. You mind if we take it?
Yeah, give us that thing for a bit.
To make Larry not angry and a bitch, even though I hate him.
Here, this should help. Try not to make too much noise.
Yeah, we're not stupid.
I know that.
Come on, Larry. Give it a rest, man. Things are different. Being a racist is outdated.
Oh, and that's what you think this is? Is that what you told him?
Yeah, that's right.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Look, I don't care what it is, but you two have got to start trying to get along.
The
never
only
gonna
thing
occur.
I have to do is protect my daughter. And right now, that means getting this damn wall fixed. So I would appreciate it if you two would shut up and let me get back to work.
Yo, Larry, you gotta, like, realize that just because your wife is dead doesn't mean you have to be a baby back bitch. How does that feel Dad said that, huh? If that was in real life, ooh, man, you would have punched me in my face, but I'll dodge and punch in yours.
Not such an easy job, is it?
I'll say punch your nuts, too.
It's okay. I know you're still watching out for me.
I don't envy you. I don't know how you have the strength to do this every day.
I don't have a choice.
Hey, thanks for looking out for me and my family. I'm serious about that offer to come with us. You've more than earned a ride on the RV with me.
Hell yeah.
Still, I guess some people aren't going to be happy with your choice.
Well, I don't give a shit, even though I love Mark. And Ben. Carly already knows that she doesn't need food, so.
Ken, Lee,
And
come here,
Katja.
please.
He didn't make it, did he?
He lost too much
He was
blood.
never meant to make it.
God damn it. I'm getting sick of this shit.
I am as well.
Ken, come back. There's nothing...
Let him go, Katja.
But...
He just needs time. It's been a rough morning.
I agree.
The man you brought, I tried, but he was never going to survive.
Well, at least he's not our problem anymore.
What about the other kid?
I would answer, but Lee wouldn't mention anything, so there's no point. Get the fuck out of her way. Bitch. Suck. Dick. Oh, that's all.
I have it!
Sure you did. You couldn't wait patiently, old fuck? So get out of the way. See, you could have waited. Because I just think this guy still have a beard while he's a zombie.
Yeah, thanks.
All I gotta do is his ass.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place, asshole?
Dad,
You're an
calm
asshole.
down.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Like I can hear? I hope that zombie kills you, dumbass.
Why
How
didn't
does that get you
tell us
killed?
He was bitten?
What? He was bitten. And
Like, the
you
zombies
didn't
on
say
me,
a goddamn
not
word.
you, bro.
But he wasn't bitten, I swear.
Well, your not bitten friend here came back to life and tried to kill my wife!
What? Wait, you all don't know?
What the hell are you talking about?
It's not the bite that does it. You come back no matter how you die. If you don't destroy the brain, that's just what happens. It's gonna happen to all of us.
So you gotta destroy it. I'm gonna press on X even though he's not lying, just so y'all can know what they would mention.
You're lying.
Or what Ben will mention.
It's true. I swear it.
You better swear it.
He's right. I didn't see any bites. It would explain why there's so many of them.
Right?
Jesus Christ. If you just die, and that's all it takes. And shit. One fatal car wreck and a family of 5 turns into a family of walkers.
Ugh, especially with kids in there?
We were all
Nah.
hiding out in a gym.
That's so sad.
Everybody thought we were finally safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I think.
Also, they're all
she
adults,
couldn't
but
take it. She took some pills. A lot of them. Someone went in the girls' room the next morning and... God.
Back off!
oh shit, those motherfuckers.
Whoa, lady, relax. Me and my brother, we just want to know if y'all can help us out.
I said back off! Carly.
You're outnumbered here. Just turn around and go back.
Okay, that's fine. But you'd really be helping out a fellow survivor if you could part with some extra gas before we leave.
Why do you need gas?
Our place is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got plenty at the dairy.
It's bullshit. It's Mark's legs. Come on.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit?
I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
So,
Oh, yeah.
what are y'all thinking?
Oh my gosh.
We'll bring some gas to your dairy. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. See how it goes from
You know how much I hate them? They are the most hated
Sounds
characters
fair.
too.
A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm not gonna end it, obviously. No, I'm not. But I just don't really like them. But yeah, what was I gonna mention though? But yeah, they're you know how they add like kid zombies in the game, but typically zombies are adults. So there's really no point to even adding that, you know. They shouldn't have added kid zombie. I mean, yeah, they only add one season 1. Thank goodness they didn't add one season 2. I mean, yeah, Siri got bit, but like she was dead. They didn't want to add that. Like zombies were unking on her, like eating her ass. Season 3, they added for Gabriel, and I'm like, why would you add that? He's only a teenager. Season 4, well, they added for Tennessee. Like, bro, Telltale, do not be adding that. That is real messed up. Like, I don't want to see no teenager zombies. I don't want to see no kid zombies. I will only want to see adults. Not that I want that to happen to them, but it's because the game is rated M for mature. If there's a reason why they add it, then I can ask them myself in person, but I just don't want it in the game. Like, for real. You gotta realize, you know. I'm not gonna talk too loud, just FYI, you know. Let us know. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Oh, before I continue, the mission I would actually consider heading towards when I'm an astronaut is the lunar mission. The Artemis mission, not the Mars mission, until after that mission. Because I want to go on the moon. I want to see what it's like. I love look at the moon, because, hey, I can love it. It's a planet. Even though it's dead, I don't like the I don't love the dead version of it. I don't even like it either. But hey, I want to see what it's like to actually be on it, despite it being dead. But because it had life before, I do love it, and it should have life again. For Mars, that will be like a mission after the lunar mission, you know. Let us know anyway. I'm gonna continue, chat.
So
That's all
I want to mention,
You
chat.
guys really have food? Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and
I think because he killed him, and then he wanted to kill humans too. Dumbass.
Plenty of food.
They act all innocent, just like Lily, and then afterwards they'll potentially be like, they'll be stupid, you know.
This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous.
The Lily shit is ridiculous with Kenny, not Lily Kenny shit.
Kenny keeps us motivated. He believes in hope and knows how important it is for us not to give that up. I can't fault him for that.
Or maybe you just don't want to be in charge.
I do. I just feel like Kenny is putting in hope for the whole, like,
Does
group.
anyone else know?
Unfortunately, Larry knows because he's a dick and he likes to snoop around.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine knows. She was there when we were talking in
I mean, she's only a little girl. She doesn't really mean, like, what you meant by, like, killing and all that.
What exactly did happen with the
Or, like, why he killed the senator.
You know what happened.
I only know what the press was told. I don't know your story.
Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
I don't want to choose accident because really he intentionally wanted to defend himself. Hey, he has his rights.
Shit. I've seen situations like yours 100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
I really appreciate that.
I mean, thank God Lee showed up when he did.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
I wonder why he got his life cut, because he's too trusting towards people that he doesn't, like, rarely know.
The motor inn's my home now, I guess.
Well, that place seen better days, huh?
You can say that again.
Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
Kenny's a guy who really keeps a group together.
Don't let Lily hear you say that.
How many
Well, she's a
people you
bitch.
got over
I don't
there
care.
Anyway.
Well, the kid here's our newest arrival, but we're all looking forward to some food. We really need it.
Well, here's to helping each other out. Well, we'd love to get you all out.
You avoided answering the question.
Like I said, we got
Or
plenty
the
of
question.
food,
I don't
and
give a
quite
shit.
Frankly, we could always use an extra helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's great.
No, I played this before, brother, but hey, yo, it's good. How you feeling?
Been running a dairy.
I'm constantly replaying this game, so.
Remember, but now it's.
You think you're gonna cut me out of
I'm actually at my dad's place, so if you're quite curious why I'm in this episode, but you're new here, so you wouldn't know.
trying to cut you out of anything?
You would think that I was actually playing this episode, but I'm not. I've actually deleted it at my mom's place, so. Anyway, I'm gonna continue. Wait, can you hear me when I'm talking over them? You deleted it at my mom's place, so.
Yeah, you know what? We ate it all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens. But let's just wait this out. Hope they move on.
Fuck you!
Damn.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jesus.
Asshole.
That same guy from episode 3?
Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Shit, I mean. I just hope. I would say season 2.
St. John Family Dairy.
I'll explain it afterwards. I'll explain after this dialogue.
Y'all can see how we kept this place so safe.
Oh yeah.
The fence keeps them out?
You betcha. They fry like bugs in a zapper. We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
Shit, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause this. I would say season 2 because there's more actions compared to season 1, 3, and even 4. So I love season 2, or excuse me, I like season 2 more than all the other seasons. 1, because we're playing as Clementine when she's a preteen, And two, there's more options. You can allow her to drink and smoke if you wanted to, which I wouldn't advise. Even though it's just a game, I want to make her feel like she's a little girl and how she is. Yeah, she is mentally mature. She has mental maturity. I mean, I have more than her, really, because, but she would know what she's doing in a survival situation, and I would as well. So we both have something in common. Season 3, a lot of arguments, similar to Season 2, like Carver, but more severe. So, and similar to Season 4, and I don't really like it, was the Jones shit, and you're like in some type of like, you're dealing with another dictator, but it's more like someone running for president and whatever, and I don't like that. I love politics, I do, but I don't love this. So I feel like Season 2 is best, plus, in the end, it's not all about who's going to turn to a walker. Like, for Season 1, they made Lee turn to one. I'm just going to mention it. For Season 3, they made Dave or Gabe. For Season 4, they made Clem. Season 2, it's all about who would you choose to be with you, or whether you want to be alone, up to Season 3 where you find a group, which I wish Season 3 is all about Clem, and there would be no group, but it's always got to be a group, because unfortunately, if the player's alone, or not player, if the character's alone, then it would be, like, very depressing, I mean, I like it when they're alone, but then all of a sudden, you'll find a group, potentially. I mean, they would want to add it. If they make it where it's just that character, that would be cool, but isolating is not going to be the greatest gameplay, because they can make other characters very pleasing and righteous, So, the answer to your question, it's Season 2. That's my favorite season. And my favorite character, obviously Clem and Jane. Kenny is great. I love him too. But in Season 2, I didn't really like much, because he really got much angry compared to how he was in Season 1, Season 1, he would still love Lee to the end, even Clem, but then you really had to end all that. You're like, this is disgusting. I can't witness much of it. So, it had to end. It had to. I know I'm going to continue acting quite a bit. I'm going to mute myself for quite a bit. Just be sure to skip the part where I'm not necessarily AFK. Appreciate you all for joining. Anyway. I'm back, later channel. Anyway. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna continue.
Ever have any accidents?
Nah. It's safer here than out there.
This place looks untouched.
Nah, it
You
ain't.
never know the rest of the world is in ruins.
It's worth protecting. Hence all the juice.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St. John Dairy.
This here's Lee. He been living down at the old motel, round the way.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
I just have to lie. I don't really like them. I never loved them for who they are. I'm kidding, for their behaviors.
Kenny's working on getting us somewhere safer. He doesn't think the motor inn will stay safe forever.
Sounds like a smart man. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Thanks for having us. We brought some gasoline on good faith.
We're all incredibly hungry.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
Maybelle is actually a pretty name. I love it. I would have named my
Look,
daughter
sure, you
like
have a
that if I
vet.
wanted to.
We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my, our prayers have been answered.
Maybe our whole group could come for the day.
Well, how about this? Y'all go get your veterinary friend and I'll prepare some dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls. It'd be nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't
Yeah, the dinner is not necessarily what I want it to be.
Why don't I head back with the food and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take someone with you. Remember, those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
She is a grown woman, motherfucker.
Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee. See you in a while.
I should do a tier list. I should record one someday.
Mark, Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a little something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
Betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence. If we play our cards right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay. So how do you want to play this?
They're offering us food. We should do whatever we can to make these people like us.
The way Brenda was talking, I get the feeling like she'd be happy to have us stay.
All the more reason for us not to fight.
This one's a flow.
If Andy needs some help securing the perimeter, then that's what we do.
Excuse me, chat. Oh my gosh. Man, this episode is low-key long. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm not gonna chat with Brenda. Fuck her. I'm gonna observe the swing. And I'm gonna fix it. Then afterwards, I'm gonna secure the perimeter and, you know.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. Mind if I fix it?
Sure, that'd be great. Mama sure does appreciate y'all helping out.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
Hell yeah. Plus they're only little kids, you know, let them enjoy, let them be kids, you know. Ropes are apparently up there. So now that's gonna make it take very long. You just gotta like get exactly all the shit you need and just get situated. Because you already witnessed it with my mom's place, so there's no point, you know. When I'm on PC, I'll make it a bit longer, but possibly not because that's the point of uploading, like not necessarily make it too long. Like for Uncharted 4, if there's any like important details and I want to upload it, I could. I'll just have to see how I can make that, you know. So if I want to like play Uncharted 4, I would possibly stream it, play the game, beat it. Then I would actually like want to record at my dad's place. And I'll mention to my dad to not delete it. Like, do not delete it. I'll mention to him. That's why I'm not going to take any photos. Okay, there were some photos that I took, but not really a big deal, so. Okay, let's fix it. But yeah, GT 6 is going to be age restricted. I did my research, so.
It'd be useful if I can find some boards to cut.
Like, I feel like WWE should be PG, you know?
Mind if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
But not all wrestlers are PG. Look at Liv Morgan and Dominic, or yeah, Dominic Mysterio. You can notice how when she rubs Her nose on his nose. Ain't that PG? No. I mean, WWE is PG, but it's not permanent. I do want to ensure it's family friendly though, WWE. I mean, look at Fortnite, it's family friendly.
Alright, this shouldn't be too tough.
I mean, some M-rated games have kids in it. I mean, that means it is reasonable for preteens or teenagers to play this game.
Mama's gonna be thrilled to see that old swing all fixed up.
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
See me chat.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my goodness. Did you do that?
Just trying to help out a bit around here.
You know, I used to push Andy and his brother out here on that swing every night when they were kids. Seems like such a long time ago now.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, this game is M-rated, so I would advise teenagers to play it. Like, if it's 13 plus, even though this game is 17 plus, I would let my kids play when they're teenagers. So if my daughter named Rosabelle was born on exactly the year 2031, which she would be, she would. So 1, 2. I feel like 2044, she'll be like 13. That's when I'll let her. I would. Because what if they make more seasons of The Walking Dead, and by the time like she's that age, she's like, hey, I can play it, Dad. And I'm like, yeah, sweetie, you can play it. And when it's like 2049, she'll be an adult. Wow. I feel like I'll be like running for president by the time she's an adult. I'll possibly have plenty of younger kids, and the only one who's an adult in the family. It'd be cool, it'd be cool. I'm gonna have a son too. His name is gonna be Zach. Or Zachary. Actually, I'll name him Zach.
They're storing gasoline all over the property.
Alright. I just want to see if there's anything to observe, but no. Let's head out.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. You've been stockpiling, huh?
We've scraped together a good supply in the last few months. How about yourselves? What kind of protection do you have around here?
We collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but we really only use them when we go off the property. When we're inside the perimeter, the fence is all we need to keep us safe.
I do not care about those other choices because he is a dick.
Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
I'm possibly gonna like end it once I'm in a specific scene, so I'll still be within episode 2, but you know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna continue.
Do you think we're doing enough to get the St. John's to like us?
Well, we don't want to seem over-anxious. Showing them we can handle this fence is gonna go a long way.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Larry.
Why the hell did you have to tell him I thought he was a racist? As if tensions weren't high enough.
Sorry, man. It popped out. I mean, you did admit it right to his face.
That guy's a piece of shit anyway.
Relax. You're not making things any better riling him up.
Yo, Mark, chill.
There's one. Ugh. Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Actually, chat. I'm actually gonna end right here. If you want to see more of me playing The Walking Dead Season 1, be sure to leave a comment down below. Also, I'm gonna end right here. Take it easy, chat. That's all I really want to consider chatting about here. So yeah, take it easy, chat.